I don't think. Oh,
Oh, yeah, we're there.
it's live.
And then live. There we go. It comes.
There we go.
There it is. Good. There.
Go
We'll
back.
come back to here. Live. We'll go to comments.
Yep, we got some viewers coming in.
Perfect. There we go. So,
All right. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Tonight, a different kind of video. It's live, and I am not in my shop back home, but I'm actually at Gene's shop in Pittsburgh. Mr. Gene Fetty, what's up?
What's up, everybody? So, welcome back to our YouTube channel.
Yeah.
So, guys, the first thing we want to know is, can you hear us? We're using a new streaming software to go live on several channels, and we need to make sure that you can hear us. So, wherever you're at, drop a comment. We're using StreamYard, so you may need to give them access if you've not interacted with StreamYard before. But once you're in,
Yes.
I wish you be good.
Good.
Yes,
We have
great.
the first comment. Perfect.
Good deal. So we've got audio. We've got Dylan in the background also checking audio and streams. So we should be live in several places. And we've got some viewers. So Jean,
Why are we here?
Why are we here? Yeah. How did you get? What are you doing here?
Yeah.
You're in Pittsburgh.
I came to visit you.
There we go.
The weather is the same as home. It's cold, so we're used to the weather here. But yeah, the real reason why I am here, and Gene lives here, but we are preparing the second edition of our Level Up seminar that we did in 2003. Was the first one? 23?
Yeah.
23 was the first one we did. It was 2 years ago. Now we're doing the second one, changing a bit stuff this year.
Just a little bit, though.
Just
really.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
But we had great feedback from the first one, so we decided to bring it back again.
Yes, bigger and better. We're in a new space now where we've got a classroom here.
Yep.
And a big shop on the other side of that wall.
Yep.
So that is really cool.
You got to see Gene's new shop.
Perfect.
If you're here,
Dylan said we're good with audio and streaming everywhere. Thank you, Dylan.
So if you're anytime in Pittsburgh, check out Gene's shop. He has a new shop. He moved. It's way bigger, way better. So we can offer better training, actually.
Yes.
Because
and we have more seats now.
Yeah.
The old shop, we were sort of stuck to essentially 2 bays.
Yes,
to work in. Now we have 5 big bays to set people up in. So for sure. Bye, Dylan. Thank you. So the training is called Level Up.
Yep.
Right. And it is, this was born out of looking at the PDR space.
Yep.
And you have beginner training, right? Everybody learns somewhere.
You need to learn somehow.
Yep.
Start somewhere.
So you get beginner, and then there's really not much else after that until
you get to
you're
the top,
really top of the line, like super advanced, like going to Bryce Kelly.
Yeah, or advanced skill seminar.
Yep, spending a week one-on-one. There's no stepping stones. You sort of end up in this figure it out.
Yeah.
Like it is what it amounts to. We created this to help put those stepping stones in place.
Yep.
To literally level. That's how we came up with the name.
Yeah.
Like, what are we trying to do? We're trying to level you up. Literally put them in place to help technicians level up their skill set. Right. So what do we mean by that? What are we going to teach them in this class? What are some of the things they're going to learn? How is it going to progress through?
So I think the goal of this class is when this is, first of all, this is for someone who knows how to fix dents,
yes,
who can find his own tip, who has been doing PDR for like 1-2 years at least.
At minimum.
Right? Minimum.
Yeah.
So
yes,
you know what you're doing. But if you're still struggling with finishing, like bigger, not smash, but more harder dents, like a bodyline dent, a crease dent, sharp dent, with glue pulling, more difficult stuff like this is where someone can find the most use out of it.
Yes.
So what we are trying to do is we are trying to get you to the next level faster, because one way or another, if you stay consistent with PDR and you stick by it, and you're going to get there. But how long does it take you to get there? This is the question. It can take you 20 years, 10 years, or maybe someone never gets to the next level, right?
Right.
But this program, this training is here to make you get there faster.
Yes, to speed you up. And really, at the last training, our spread was 2-year technician,
to a 20 plus.
almost 30.
Charlie, yeah.
Yeah, Charlie was almost a 30-year technician. To see how the training, to see how the skills that we're teaching cross the borders of, like, call it new technician
Yep.
to seasoned veteran technician.
Yep.
And to watch them both, right, the two opposite ends of the spectrum, to watch them both grow and learn and progress using the skills that we're teaching them,
Yep.
just proves more that it needs to be out there.
Yeah.
Right? It's not out there. If we can bring a 30-year good tech that I would literally work beside and show him stuff and make him learn every single day.
Yep.
Right? It's just unreal. It really is.
And the thing is, we limit this class, we limit seats, so we can, both of us, have enough time to really pass our knowledge on.
Exactly. Well, and we have both presented like an advanced skills seminar.
Yes.
And the advanced skills seminar is coming up later this year.
And in
Canada
as well.
And in Canada. But those were seminars.
Yes.
Right? Where you sit in the audience and you watch and hear the theory and watch how things are done. And you think you can learn. And really you can learn. You can pick up tips and tricks. Yes, Smash Masters, the class is almost entirely
hands-on,
for sure. Like, I'm not even going to try to click this and share that. But the question was, will there be hands-on stuff at the training? Essentially, the way the training works is, as we progress through these different damages, we start classroom, right? You need to learn I call it perfect theory. You need to learn perfect theory.
Which in practice, it's not the same usually.
Right. And then take that and go right out into the shop. So it'll be, you're in here, you're in this studio, and you will start your lesson.
Yep.
You'll get your details on how to attack it. And then right out into the shop to your own station. You're not working in teams. Like, everybody will have their own setup, working on live real damage with myself and Jean.
And we will have our own setup. So before you go on your setup, we show each of us how we would tackle this damage. For example, a bodyline dent, we talk theory here, we go to the shop, I do it my way, you are watching, Gene does it his way, and explaining along the way, of course, and you are watching, and then you guys start doing hands-on on each of your own panel, and we walk around and help and interact with you guys.
Exactly right. It's the exact opposite of how you learn PDR, right?
Yeah.
You go, you learn the basics, and you come home, and then you're just trying to figure it out, and there's nobody to even tell you what you're doing wrong.
Yep.
Right? There's no pointer. There's no, hey, hold it like this, not like this. Hey, did you notice this crown? Back your light up. All the stuff that there's nobody to explain what's going on.
Yep.
We're here to literally hold your hand and work through
the process.
Learn and teach. It's an amazing class. The feedback we got,
it was amazing.
We couldn't make one happen last year, and we were sort of bummed. We're really excited that everything is on track and we can have a new one this year for sure.
At the end of March.
Yes, the end of March. So the dates, March 24th through the 28th. So that's a Monday through Friday.
5 days.
Right here in Pittsburgh. They will be long days. You will be tired at the end of the day, but you'll be full of knowledge. So the shop is 20 miles south of Pittsburgh. It's about a 25-minute drive from the airport. We've got some great hotels just a few minutes away.
Yep.
Lots of great food.
Great
Speaking of food, we're going to have lunch every day. We'll have some snacks in the morning, and then we will serve you lunch every day. And then at the end of the class, Friday, we will go out for a group dinner, right, to sort of like unwind and relax.
Get some feedback from you guys as well.
Yeah.
Because it means a lot to us.
It really does.
Yeah.
And we just want to be better at teaching. So let's talk about some of the stuff that they're going to learn. What's some of the damage that we're going to fix? I think we've got a door over here.
We have a door here ready. Before we go to the door and show the few dents, these are just the examples. How we planned this week, first half of the week, it's more specific dents like body line, sharp crease, sharp crease, sharp dent, glue pulling, advanced glue pulling.
Stretched metal, power PDR box, shrinky box.
And the second part of the week, we moved to a bit heavier stuff like smashes,
Yep.
tension, also shrinking the metal, how to unlock the dent, how to just make it from something mangled into a nice repair.
Yes, absolutely. It's so the week will build on progression. Uh, Fundamental is the wrong word, but solid skills on extremely difficult damage.
Yep.
Right. You need to be able to unlock hard body line hits.
Yep.
You need to deal with crowns. You need to understand tension. You need to work on and make sure your accuracy is right for these deep, nasty creases
Yep.
or these sharp, deep shots.
And finishing.
And finishing, yes. And once you work through and we really have you dialed in on that, that's where we take all of the accumulated knowledge from like the first 3 days of the class.
Yep.
And then the last 2 days, Thursday and Friday, is when you will be into heavy, complex hits.
Yep.
Right. It will give you the skills and the knowledge to be able to step into tackling that larger damage. Right. If you're and in today's PDR market, if you're not
doing this,
if you're not going after big damage, John's been here all week at the shop and he sees what real world damage is coming through the shop.
You're losing money if you don't do it. Like,
right. And I mean, literally thousands of dollars.
Yep.
For sure.
And it's not just the repair of this repair that you lost. You potentially maybe lost a client in the future. Now a body shop gives you something that you turned down, and the technician down the road will do it and do it good. You may be out of that body shop. You never know.
You don't know. Yeah. That's a way we get accounts.
Yep.
Right. When the other guy says no, we say yes.
Yeah.
And then more work comes through the door.
Yep.
It's just how it works. And it's exciting to see how that goes through.
Yep.
So
should we go?
Yes. Let's come over and show you some of the damage. So here, I'm going to run the camera and John's going to run the panel. So here's just an example, just a sample of the kind of stuff that we're going to be going after that you're going to learn.
Yeah. At the start of the week, this is a body line dent.
So what you need to be looking at here, or what you're going to pay attention to here is, right, completely mashed away body line, right? The body line is gone here, multiple impacts, dealing with, and we're going to get even more aggressive than this, but dealing with these hard crowns that are like coming up into concaves, some of the hardest crowns to get to move, and then crease damage, coming below. Like this door was chopped pretty hard. We're going to work you through exactly how to bring this damage up, not just
how to get it there, but how to get it there as fast as possible,
right, as efficient as possible,
and clean as possible. So,
in fact, I was working with a technician in the shop today on slightly larger damage, but that same theory, and he'd never seen tension applied to damage like this.
Yep.
And he was sort of like a little upset when he saw the dent, and he's like, "Man, I don't know. This thing's pretty gnarly." And we set up the proper tension techniques, and it was like we finished eating our lunch and went back out, and he was wrapping up his tools and putting them away from the dent.
Tension is a life-changing thing. Yes. I remember in 23 you showed it to me.
Yes.
And it is something you must learn.
In fact, that tension back in 23 in the level up class.
Yes, it was one of the first tensions.
Right, really, like it was pretty fresh.
Yep.
So we had a hood that it was like a Jeep or like a Liberty hood. But anyways,
went up,
and I smashed this hood and put this ugly crown, and everybody in the class,
including us,
including right.
Yeah, we were like,
he's like, I don't know. Then we set the time up and we worked the tension right. And it was literally in 5 minutes, we took that from everybody in the room going, I don't know, to it was there. And then in the smash side of it, we had that door that I jumped on. Yep. And I mean, nasty. And again, everybody in the room that time, even you were like, Gene, are you sure? Are you sure? And I'm like, yeah, no, we're good. You just have to understand the flow. That took about 20 minutes.
Yep.
But everybody in the room was like a hard no.
Yep.
Like there's no chance you're saving this door. You can't fix it. You're not going to save it.
But that was not 20 minutes to fix it. That was
No,
20 minutes to get it
ready.
from no, whoa, to, oh, I think I can do it.
Right.
That was like,
that's exactly it.
Yep.
Yeah. And those are the kind of skills that you're going to learn and build on in this class, right? So right back here to some of the damage that we're talking about. We're going to teach you how to not just fix it, but quickly and efficiently get that done. And then we are also, if I can get this camera to roll right, going to be dealing with some tight, nasty creases. I might do a little
sharp creases.
Yeah, in fact, I think you can probably see that line. Yeah, go just turn all the strips on. Get a little bit more light in there.
Like this.
Yeah, there you go. You can really see just how incredibly sharp that line at the bottom of the dent is. Working through best practices for damage like this. And if it is hit hard enough, smashed hard enough to have actually stretched the metal, we're going to work with you with the shrinky boxes, right? We've got the Power PDR box. Black Plague has the new
shrinky
box, actual shrinky box. The SB4 is out. I think we'll be talking to Keith, and likely as long as he has his shipment in, I think we will have that here to work on. But it's, in fact, I was messaging somebody today. Hey, what's up, Brandon? And they were like, man, I haven't been able to stave stretched aluminum.
Yep.
I can't get it to stave stretched aluminum. Those boxes work on stretched aluminum, right? And we will, not just we, and that's part of the beauty of the class is you will be seeing exactly how to shrink that metal, right? How to put it in play and make it happen.
Another beauty of the class is that it's limited to 10 people. That's why we have the time to get as most knowledge to you as we can. Plus, you can each progress your own way.
Yes.
Right?
Yep.
If you know shrinky box, we're not gonna say, oh, next 2 hours play with shrinky box. If you know it.
Right.
You can say anything else, what's giving you troubles, and we will work on that.
And we can do that because the class is small.
Exactly.
That's why it's limited to a max of 10 people. Yep. We want to give as much one-on-one time as possible.
Yep.
Again, that's the big difference between a seminar where you're spoken to and a class where you're part of the class and you're hands-on and you're in and making it happen. So, and let's talk about some of this deep, sharp stuff. So that crease is, I'm going to make Sean fix that one because that's just kind of ugly. It's like real ugly.
I made it. I fixed it.
That's right. So let's come back here. Let's see if I can get my little rolly camera. Oh, there we go. That's better.
Yep.
We're also going to be dealing with, or you're going to be dealing with,
sharp stuff.
Sharp, nasty, deep dents. Like call it almost BB dent, bordering on BB dent. Now this, this dent was one that sort of surprised us.
Yes.
Right back in the first class.
And we also talked about this dent on your previous podcast.
On the podcast.
Live at MT, yeah.
So we had dents like this.
Yeah.
And this is so we were just talking about how the mangled up stuff, everybody was like, no, I don't think we can do it.
This is the opposite.
And this is the opposite. And then we showed them how to unfold it and they made it happen. These, we set them up because we understand how difficult it is to fix this dent
and it's
super clean.
And it doesn't look difficult.
It doesn't. It doesn't. So, and we have two different approaches.
Yep.
To a lot of stuff, we have two different approaches, right? And that's the beauty of two teachers, two instructors. We go over it and we had these dents. Jean goes first and fixes it. It comes out beautiful, like as planned.
Yep.
And then I came in and took a different approach and it came out beautiful as planned.
Yep.
The whole class,
we got this.
They're kind of like, guys, that's it.
Yeah, that's easy.
And then me and Jean we're like, dude,
we were like, okay.
We got like a couple hours figured for this. And
we were like, go to your stations and do your dance.
Yeah.
And then we were like, oh, what are we going to do for next 2 hours, Gene?
I was sweating it a little bit. And sure enough, everybody in that class ate crow on that dent.
Yep.
They all walked up. They listened to us.
Yep.
And even watched us.
Yep.
And they all thought they were good.
Yeah. They were like, oh, this is easy. We got this.
Nothing. Not one of them
did it as fast
or as clean, like not even close. They all struggled with it.
Yep.
And that
for a few hours.
Right. And that's just one of those moments from that class that really drove home to me the importance of hands-on for advanced. Right. To have somebody not just watch it, but like you actually doing it with somebody over your shoulder to help you. Because the theory is simple, but the theory of dent repair is simple.
Yeah, it's
push up the lows and knock down the highs, and if it's flat, leave it alone.
Yep. And cross check.
That's it. But the actual presentation, or not presentation, the actual like doing of the repair.
Dents,
that's where the magic happens.
Like
you have to execute.
But when you're listening, like Gene said, the theory is simple, and when you're listening to the theory, if you're in some kind of seminar setting, you listen, you understand, you got it, you go home, you try it, and something doesn't go as it should,
right?
And then what?
Right.
In this situation, you try it right away, and if something doesn't go as it should, you can ask us, and we will come and show you and explain, and we will work through that issue together.
Exactly. Yeah, and again, that's part of the beauty of what it's about. So Dent Matrix asks, will you be organizing?
Look
at
that.
See, we're getting advanced now, just like these podcasters on Facebook. So will you be organizing an event like this in Slovenia or elsewhere in Europe in the future? Europe is your domain.
Yeah.
I'm not opposed to coming over.
Yeah. I mean, it could happen, but nothing is planned for now.
Right. Yeah.
We would need a better, bigger shop.
Yes.
Also.
That's on you. I got the better, bigger shop here.
Now it's my turn.
Now it's your turn.
But if everything goes right, why not? We don't see the reason why not.
I agree.
But it's not in plan at the moment. So maybe it can happen in 2-3 years. You never know.
Right. So if you want to get it now, book your trip, right? Sean flies back in a couple of days. It's not that hard to get here.
I'm going home Saturday.
Yeah, Saturday.
In 2 days.
So that's Thursday.
I'll be back for the training.
Yeah, exactly. So we're going to show this one because that was a good question. Yes, there is hands-on. Right, so that is that. So what else are we going to be talking about, or what else are you going to get to see here? I don't know if you know this. I've done a little bit of glue pulling in my day.
Yeah.
I mean, like.
They call you the guru, right?
There's a sticker. It's more of a hashtag. So when you are here, as far as the glue pulling side of things go, I have almost everything that is out and hot and useful
for small stuff and big, larger, complex.
Yes. Yep. And the knowledge to show you exactly how to use that.
Yep.
We are going to be going over advanced glue pulling.
Yep.
Reshaping damage, advanced finishing techniques with glue, tension, right? Big freaking straps from our buddy Keith over at Back Plague, setting up the porta power with the feet for tension and complex pulls. What's up, Greg? Pull towers, right? We will see. There you go. Click show. Look at it. We're getting advanced.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, the software is pretty nice.
It is. It's pretty straightforward and simple.
It really is.
If you got any questions, hit us down in the comments.
Drop a comment. I think we're supposed to be able to see.
Yeah, we're seeing
all of the comments. We see them.
Different. Yeah.
Oh yeah, we got YouTube, Facebook. I don't know about Instagram, but it's hard to say.
Yeah.
Mark, you were a star student, so you should be coming down for this. It's not that far away. Make the trip. How do you get signed up? You just go to our website. So it's autoappearanceinstitute.com.
The link is in the description.
The link should be in the description if we did it right. But anyways, the link is autoappearanceinstitute.com/level up. All one word.
Yep.
And that is already. You can make it happen, Mark. I got faith in you. That is on there. Again, it is Monday, March 24th through Friday, March 28th. Smash Masters. I don't know if that's Nick or Stefan, but you should both come.
Yep.
Right? It's close. Oh, wait a minute. So I bet it's Stefan that says it's super tempting or very tempting, and Nick says it's super because it's got to be those guys.
Yep.
Anyways, yes. So this class, I assure you, can change your life. I mean, honest to goodness, My favorite, and we'll have to go find Kevin's video.
Yes,
Or his
testimonials. Yes.
My favorite feedback that we got from the course was from Kevin.
Yep.
He was our 2-year guy.
Yeah.
And dude, that smash that he finished with,
Yep.
like,
He surprised himself.
I had a 0% chance at fixing that 5 years in.
Yeah.
And he was 2 years in and had that door. He just needed more time, just to deep, but he got the shape back. It was all there.
He was very self-critical at
Yes.
the seminar. Pardon me. He was very self-critical, but we were, no, look, you're doing good. And
he did great.
And when he got home, he went working for Dom.
Yes.
And the feedback from Dom
Yes.
is what confirmed that.
Exactly. Yeah. So his testimony, or his line from his testimonial, really was, you guys just fast forwarded my career 5 years.
Yep.
He spent 5 days.
Yep.
Actually, I think he spent 6 days technically.
Yep.
But anyway, he spent a week with us and fast forwarded his career by 5 years. And then, just like you said, he went and worked for our buddy Dom.
Yep.
With PDR Canada.
And Dom told you?
And Dom told, like, hey, man, Kevin's amazing. I can't believe what he did. What you guys did just blew me away.
Yep.
Like, that's unreal. And then even Charlie, right? 30-year tech, the opposite end of that spectrum. He was just at MTE.
Yep.
And he was in my glue pull talk and was talking about this class, which is where we sort of launched the like, get on the list to find out.
Yep.
He ran it for like almost 5 minutes off the
testimony.
cuff,
Yeah.
like in the class, of what he learned and how much he was and what he thought about it. Like, I was like, man, I didn't mean to put you on the spot. And he's like, dude, it was that good.
Yeah.
Like it really.
Even if you are good and experienced technician, like we
that's
can
what I mean.
all
A 30-year
learn.
tech.
Yeah, we can all learn. Like, you go to different seminars, I go to different seminars. We are always trying to advance our skills, because you can learn one small trick in the whole week that's gonna speed you up for, I don't know, few percent.
Yeah.
And just calculate how much that is at the end of the year, every year.
So the way I like to think about it is, obviously, if you are a newer tech, you've got a ton to learn.
Yes.
Right. And we can fast forward you 5 years.
Yep.
When you're a more seasoned tech, when you're more advanced, I don't think anybody's going to show you anything that like absolutely changes your world. I always say, for the more advanced technicians, think about it like a race car driver, right? They're all evenly matched. The cars are even, the drivers are even. They are looking for these little changes that can help them pick up 1/100th of a second on a lap.
Yep.
Because throughout that race with 400 laps, right, they can
shows.
pick up 4 seconds, which is a ton.
Yep.
When you're already advanced, when you're at a higher level and you're trying to get better, you're looking for those 1 or 2 or 3 little tidbits you can pick up.
Yep.
That can, one, add to the rest of your career, but you're always looking for those little things that add up and stack up to make you better at PDR, to make you faster, to learn. Even teaching next to you.
Yep.
I learned
and
different approaches, right? Like,
from
it's
you.
Yeah. That's what this whole thing is all about. Somebody just said something.
Another thing that we will do in this, and this is more Gene's domain, he will show you how to properly estimate a car from the door dings to the smashes to get the amount that this should be paid.
Correct. Yes, and that's another part of the training, right?
Yep.
On top of the. Where'd he go? Oh, there we go. We're real smooth with the software. That is another thing. So we're not just going to be showing you the hard skills, the actual skills to do it.
Yep.
But I'm going to be teaching and working with you on the soft skills to be able to write better. But also, it doesn't matter what you can write if you can't sell it.
Yeah.
So I'm going to give you my exact system that I use, that we use in my business here, to go out and close these deals, right? And get the cars in the door and get them fixed.
Yeah. And when you write it properly, the rest of the training will also give you confidence to fix it properly,
to be able to deliver.
Yep.
Right? Because if you're going to come in and learn the hard skills and then learn the soft skills to be able to sell this at a high level, you better be able to deliver those high level repairs.
Yep.
Right. And this, we really are going to it's going to be a busy 5 days.
Yeah, it's busy. It's
Long
busy
days,
and
it really
long.
is. But you were going to leave with that mix of hard and soft skills to go back and do the better repairs to a higher level, sell them for higher dollars, and close more deals.
The way we incorporate this pricing is before, well, we show our tents, how we fix them, and then you go to your own panels, like we said before.
Yep.
And before you start fixing the dent, that is where everyone prices their own dent, how much they would charge, and we all go through all of them, like how much did you price, why did you price it that way, here how I think you should do it, here is another way you can do it, and that's how we incorporate those soft skills.
Yep.
And then go ahead and fix the dents.
Exactly. Yeah, it's part of the beauty of the class. The way we've put it together, the syllabus, I suppose.
It has a nice flow.
It flows and it builds.
Yep.
Right. We start with that great foundation.
Yep.
Right. And then we start to do this and move up, and then really we're adding the cherry on top, or the nice trim, and finishing it off with the high level repairs, the high level sales. It's incredible. It really is incredible. So guys, to sign up to get more info, it's autoappearanceinstitute.com/level up. There should be, if we did it right, there should be a link in the description. But certainly, I just head to the website and check it out. And again, as soon as 10 seats are full, we're done.
Yeah,
we're done. The price is $39.97.
Yep.
Is where we're going to be. So it's under $4,000. Saved you $3. But we want it to be an accessible training.
Yep.
That breaks down to $800 a day.
Yes.
To stand in a room and
in a small class,
in a small class, right? To stand in a room in a small class and work with us, right? Us to you, one-on-one, working through your problems and building it out. But as soon as it's full, it's full. We will not add seats.
Yep.
To make more money. It is, we want to deliver on
quality.
The quality.
Yeah.
That's all that matters to us, without a doubt.
We could potentially drop the price and expand the class. We have room for more.
Yeah,
but it's not what we want to do. We want to give all we can give.
Yes, that's at the end of the day, that is what we're getting. I had to get that comment out there because it said it was awesome.
Yep.
Man, I didn't. Did you see that?
Yep.
We said you're a champion, but I'm also awesome.
Of course, you're the guru.
It will. It sure will. So, Stefan, if that's you, you better get signing up and get down here. Right? So Stefan, I believe it's got to be Stefan because Nick was there. Newer tech.
Yep.
Coming out of the body shop. It's a good understanding of big metal. Working on his PDR skills. He and technicians around his level, those are the ones that could see that multi-year fast forward.
Yep.
Out of the class.
Yep.
For sure. Good deal.
That's the fun. Yep.
Nice. All right. That's what I thought, Nick. We're, like deductive reasoning here. Jean, anything else you want to talk about here? Anything else coming to mind? Before you die from your water?
I don't know. If anyone has any other questions, we would love to answer them now.
Yeah. If you have any questions, post them here. If you do have questions, you can DM us on any of the social channels.
Yep.
You can email us at admin@autoappearanceinstitute. Reply to here. We'll keep an eye on these comments as long as we can find them. And also we are gotcha. All right. Well, that's all right, Greg. We're going to hold you to that.
Yep.
So also, we will, on the All Access podcast, we will have an episode coming out this Monday. We're going to sit down and talk like this and maybe even go into a little bit more detail of exactly what the class looks like.
Yeah. So even if you didn't watch this live, still you can post a comment and we can go
and we'll
to
try
it
to address
in the podcast.
that. Yes. And I think we're live on Instagram and can't see comments on Instagram.
Yeah.
So we will scoot over and check that as well. Last call for questions before we wrap this up.
Yeah. It was nice. 35 minutes.
Yeah. That's a good
went
class.
Fast.
And we've still got viewers, so that's a good thing. We even got some hearts. Yeah, that's great. So guys, that is autoappearanceinstitute.com/level up to get into this training. It is, oh, great. We are on Instagram. Perfect.
Okay, nice.
We've only got 10 seats that we're opening up here. And
Yep.
we did have some people at MTE get on that early list. And we sent that email out earlier. I haven't been in the email to check. It could, in theory, be less than 10 seats right now.
I think they're talking about you, Gene.
You think?
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah. I
don't
it's
know.
You.
It's the hairstyle. It's your hairstyle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fresh from this morning.
So that's Nick with Dent Vision Tools. You will definitely get to check out the shock blocker knockdowns. I've got a nice little collection of them here.
Yep.
Anyways, this class is going to fill up, and it's going to be awesome.
Previous was like a success. It was smaller.
Yep.
It was more pricier.
Yes. Double.
Yeah. But it was a overall success. Like everybody was happy. We were happy with what we delivered and what they learned.
Exactly.
They were also happy with the same things. It's also a nice group of people that we got together.
Yep.
And we all had fun.
Yeah, it really, it's a good time. It's camaraderie.
Yep.
And it being that small class, you get to know each other. You get to make new friends.
Yep. Even more tight than if you are in some like an expo, like MT. Like you can say, hey, how are you? And that's it.
Right.
You run out of time.
Yep.
Here you get put in with 10 other people.
Exactly.
For a week, working hard, struggling on the same dance, helping each other. Even that was one part of the seminar. Like even the previous level up class.
Yep.
Even we all learned from each other. Not the attendees didn't just learn from us; they also learned something from each other.
I'm telling you, they learn from each other, and I learn.
And we learned from them something.
Every time I teach, I learn.
Yeah.
Like even my talks at MTE.
Yep.
Like I picked up on some tips that I just hadn't thought about. It is pretty cool. There we go. When will the following class be after this one? It's not in the books. This is the class. Right. It's before hail season. So
because I mainly do hail.
Yeah.
You get busy in the summer as
well a lot.
So we are planning it now. Potentially, if we were to have to set a date 1 year from now, maybe.
Yeah, it could be another year before we open this back up. So
maybe next year, February, a weird storm happens somewhere, and we are busy, and it doesn't happen.
This class is scheduled for this year in March, and that's
we will definitely bring it back, but when we don't know.
It was 2 years since the last one.
Yep.
So
exactly.
Yeah, and if you can fast forward yourself 5 years.
Yep.
Don't wait.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, guys, we're going to wrap this up again. Next one for sure. All right. Well, we'll send you the invoice today.
You can still go on this one's mailing list.
Yes.
Even if you don't plan to attend this year,
I think, yes.
Get on it. That's when you will be notified on the next one.
Yep. Absolutely.
Right?
Yeah. So go to autoappearanceinstitute.com and hop on the mailing list. So, you will have access.
Yeah.
When we do set and announce another one. There's Jack Bucknell. There's a big old woo.
Woo.
Perfect. Oh, look at that. Danny Hacker says he's coming.
Hey, Andy.
There we go. What's up, Andy? What's up, Danny Hacker?
Will there be a line board?
No line boards.
No teaching on line boards. No teaching on line boards, but we did use it just to check the finished repairs.
Right. Yep. We can work with you on a line board and teach you how to use a fog.
Yes.
Like a real dent tech. That's Dan. He's a good friend. One of my best friends. And we have to jab back and forth. It's a rule. That's a rule. So, guys, thank you so much for listening. I hope the stream went well.
Yep.
Again, DM us, email us, find us if you have any questions at all. To sign up again, autoappearanceinstitute.com/level up. And keep an eye out for the new podcast episode dropping Monday on the All Access channel, where we go in even more depth and answer more questions about the level up training. Wild part. That's right, Andy. So, guys, again, thank you so much. We hope to see you live here March 24th for the level up training. See you on the next one.
Thanks again for watching. We'll see you on the next one.